first flower discovery.
A cactus with flowers.
It's a plant, so yeah. What did you expect?
I didn't know they bloomed. Their thorns are the more famous part.
Well, you know what they say. Every rose has its thorn.
That's plant racist, you know.
Plant racist?
Many plants have pretty flowers. A certain subset have thorns. Why do the roses get a proverb out of it? Pure arrogance is what it is. A rosaceous conspiracy to oppress all other flora.
Right. Okay, then can you think of a good cactus proverb?
Every cactus has its flower.
Jinx!
I should have tried harder.
So you can see where it is. Okay, so while wandering across the desert, sooner or later, you will happen to reach an abandoned town, Orsa. And inside of here you will find a Gorgon-type enemy. So without Dezel, just to give you the innate protection from Gorgons, you have to basically win this one through skill. So I'm switching in Lila, and here we go.
Can't hold back if we want to win! The Medusa again?
She's a similar type of Hellion, but it's actually Steno.
We need to watch her petrifying attacks, right?
There are limited ways to prevent petrification. If you aren't wearing preventive equipment, just try guarding.
So you can see my teammates there are petrified. There's no way to cure that. So I have to wait for her to kill them before they switch out. All things considered, instead of rather hemorrhaging grade throughout this fight, I think I actually want them to stay that way. Now with the exception of her Gorgon Eye ability, all of her stuff is very heavily telegraphed. So, just, like, I can handle her like this. The only drawback is, if you notice, I'm dealing 500 damage in combat. And when you factor in she has 30,000 hit points, you can see that it's going to take some time to... Now, one thing that is working in my advantage is I have the Revenge ability equipped. Not familiar with that, it allows me to absorb some of the damage received and put that into my attack. So that in turn will boost my DPS ever so slightly. So whenever you see her wind up and sidestep, you continuously chip her down like this. Now on account of her being level 61, I doubt we're actually supposed to be dealing with her just yet. The thing is, she's not a hard enemy. So right there I need to recharge all my CP or whatever the thing is called that you have to use even just super sword. In case you're wondering, she resists earth and water. She's an POTUS and a Fiend type. So if you take advantage of her races, you can inflict that power hit, which speeds things up somewhat. But it's just, she has a massive HP, so it takes time. And the drawback of using your allies here is that they're going to die because the AI sucks for them. So while this way takes time, the advantage to it is that you can potentially save some grade. And once you get her down to around 3,000 hit points, you can use your Mystic Art to extract her. Now as she gets lower and lower in health, her attack patterns are going to change. She's going to get new unexpected percent. Starting with her Screwdriver move, which is going to replace Wild Fang. Then she'll get Gorgon Frenzy to replace Gorgon Eyes. And Rose can now armatize their Screwdriver. So I would like to try to pull her away from Igleo. Now the advantage to dodging that is simply you dodge it. The disadvantage is she then repositions. Because you see, if you block it, that will give you some DPS for your Screwdriver, or your Revenge. Right there we had to interrupt. but you also limit her movement, so you can then pretty much guarantee a follow-up. Plus, the way I have my guys set up, you notice the healing I get from damaging and just blocking, evading, all that stuff, it completely negates the damage dealt by her screwdriver. So if you're looking for a way to cheese Cena, this is pretty much the best way I can think of. In the event we can stun her again, I can just unload. Now, defending as I have that ability allows me to cut through defense when I guard. So by just guarding, I guarantee that this next hit's going to land successfully. And from there, I just follow up the rest, and the damage just keeps adding up. So 2 more combos and I can Good night.
So much malevolence.
I believed in you! I threw everything away for you! Why? Why?
Saray, Purifier!
How could you? How could you choose her over me?
Oh, shoot!
If you're not confident, don't go after her. You'll just get yourself killed.
Saray,
What's done is done. Let's go investigate the village.
Yes, there may be survivors that need our help.
And the other drawback to this strategy, of course, is if you look at the levels, Rose actually doesn't get any of that 4,000 EXP. It's pretty much a guaranteed level. So defeat a powerful foe with no items, with mystic art. When all this comes into play, I only walk away with 6th grade. Which really, really sucks. 5 blast gauges, 1 from the Armatize, 4 from the mystic art. And honestly, I think this is just faster, easier, and everything else. This way only Rose takes some of the damage. So... I didn't actually get one of those orb things, did I? Oh. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. See you in a or wait, we have to look at the gem, that's right. So, dry. Series of tragedies befalls the general. One by one his family members meet grim deaths. We'll do the scene, then I'll skip. I was not expecting them to get trampled. I was kind of expecting there to be a drowning or two somewhere in there.
What just happened?
it was like people in his family just died.
Looks like it. Pretty much all of them, one after another.
It couldn't have been coincidence.
Were they murdered?
Okay, so now I am gonna put the break. See you in a second.
If you're still unsure about it, why don't you go relax at an inn somewhere? I can make the problem go away.
What are you saying? You can't purify Hellions on your own.
but I can kill.
But that's...
Saray, if you hesitate, the enemy will pounce on your moment of weakness. Hasn't Zavid been saying the same thing? I don't want any of us to wind up getting hurt by sympathizing with the enemy.
Are you saying that I'm holding the team back?
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, Rose, Saray's just...
Mikleo, not now.
I won't have second thoughts anymore.
Well, I'm not saying not to have them. But if you're gonna do it, then stick to it.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't need to be so worried about them. I feel like an idiot.
I wouldn't say that. Yeah, you're not like an idiot.
That's not what she meant.
Now we got elf ears. So there was a line that popped up before I managed to hit the record button where they just compared this to the cardinal. That's pretty much all you must. Rose asked to remind you of the cardinal, and then this gets started. So yeah, see you in a second. So one other distraction before we go: Oasis of Flowers.
Oh, Oasis. Oasis. The very font of life. Goddess of the barren wastes. Succor to the parched.
Surprise poetry reading?
Now, Mickey, my boy. Surely as a water seraph, you understand how precious water is in a place like this.
Well, sure, I guess. But
Go on, Lila. I know you're just aching to plunge that smoldering fire Seraph's skin into the cool crystal depths.
I'll pass. Do enjoy your nice clean spring.
Then Edna, come! It is only fitting that a Seraph of the Earth should join me as together we leap into this blessing from the land.
No wonder you're a wind seraph. Your situational awareness blows.
That wouldn't stung.
Then wash your tears in this very font of life.
Yes. Yes, I think I will.
And there you go. Okay, here we are back in Tales of Zestiria, formally. I spliced ahead the footage of Mia in the different parts of this place, but by now you should have seen the fight against the Gorgon here. You have Crucible there. I forgot what those little Cheagle wannabes are called, but there's one over there. I went ahead and found all the loot here. There isn't really anything special, I'd say. Hopefully you guys noticed the Oasis there, and there's something else somewhere that I recorded, so it'll be there. But anyway, it's time to go into Logren. And let's see what scenes we get.
Mayvin!
Old man!
Hey there, Saray. Young lady. You look well.
Glad we found you. Have you learned anything about Maltellus?
Right down to brass tacks, I see. Nothing much, I'm afraid.
Listen, Mayvin. I do understand this infringes on the taboo. But Saray is the only shepherd we have right now. Please, I ask you to lend him your power so that he may walk his path without regrets.
Mayvin, you can really hear them?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Storyteller, we need you.
I see. So this man is the current storyteller of time.
Storyteller?
You must really be in a bind this time, huh?
I won't say we aren't.
I shall lend you my power. But you do know what that means, don't you?
Yes.
You're a scary one, lass.
Well, I'm lost.
seriously, Lila, Mayvin, can someone please explain what's going on?
Now, hang on a minute. Do you understand how momentous of a decision you're presenting me with here?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Is this the taboo Lila mentioned earlier?
That's correct. But as an explorer, I'll give you a bit of advice. If it doesn't all add up, the sensible conclusion is that you're missing a piece somewhere. Also, relics are not only to be found in ruins. Remember that.
Are you talking about the Earth in Historia?
It's true, we only got bits and chunks out of those.
What is it you know?
For now, just search and trust your hunches. Everything else starts from there.
You never could give a straight answer.
I'll be sticking around here. Come back once you're satisfied in your search.
Got it. We'll be back.
Thanks a lot, old man.
to speak to Rose. There's a side quest about visiting Sergei. Prices have skyrocketed. Well, let's go around a bit. A woman they call the Saint.
A holy woman, huh? Terrifying.
Terrifying? Why?
A chaste young shepherd boy wouldn't understand, would he?
I guess not.
So, next one. How round it was, the roundest I've ever seen in my 2,000 years. Too round as if a dream had come to life, a dream of roundness. How should a mind react to such spherical perfection? I had to avert my unworthy gaze, such was its cosmic beauty. Who knew that Trizold Cave was home to such wonders?
Spherical perfection. You don't think it's Armadillon?
He said it was in Trizold Cave. Let's head on over there.
Okay, I need to check the crates here. Curious doll statuette.
That's a funny thing they've got here. A doll inside of a doll.
Oh? You see them a lot in the north. It's folk art.
You don't think... Maybe it's meant to symbolize the relationship between Seraphim and humans?
Whoa, I wouldn't go overthinking it.
But look, they specifically chose this odd configuration. There has to be some meaning behind it, don't you think?
Undoubtedly. So what would you say it means, then, having a human inside of a Seraph?
Well, maybe it represents the distinct personality inside each Seraph? No, hold on. Perhaps, in depicting a fanciful inverse of the typical Seraph and human vessel relationship, it's meant to symbolize coexistence between the two.
Edna, help
Zavid,
us.
is there anything inside the innermost doll?
Huh? Yes. Typically in the very core is... a plum pit.
A plum pit? Yes, a symbol, of course. But of what? A pit is a seed, a sign of rebirth, perhaps? But then, why a plum? True, some bloom in the spring, but...
I'm starting to get why you like toying with our boy Mickey here.
I know, right? In some ways, he's even more pure than Saray.
Such rich philosophy. Very profound.
And there we go. So here they should start selling quartz stuff. Topaz dagger, and wow, that's pricey. Like, that one wouldn't exactly be bad, it's just, it's pretty let me look at the earring. Ooh. That's kind of tempting. Yeah, I'll worry about these off camera. There's also a bunch of stuff I have that I can fuse together.
Can't you give us a break on the medicine at least?
Sorry, I'm already putting my life on the line.
Hey, mister, don't you know that you're getting ripped off?
I know, but in this region, traveling merchants are the only people we can count on.
But 5 times the market rate is just too much.
If only there was a traveling
There's a
guild.
rampaging elephant in Zafgot Moor that is attacking merchant caravans. The danger involved caused the prices to skyrocket.
If it's just an elephant, aren't there plenty of ways to deal with it, like running away or setting a trap?
But it has wiped out many cavalries and armed troopers.
Oh, damn.
Definitely sounds fishy.
Could you possibly be the shepherd?
Oh, yes. My name is Saray.
Oh my, we've heard a lot about you.
You're hope for this world. Please, do your best.
Please let us know if you need anything. I pray we can be of use to you.
Thank you. Just saying that means a lot.
I'm surprised at how pious they are.
That's how it's always been in Logren. They must admire and respect the shepherd full-heartedly.
Even though they're in a state like this.
Isn't that where you come in, as the real shepherd?
Looks like it.
So, what else is there? Like, is there actually anything back here? I've wandered around the continents going after hymns. I can't remember how many times I shed my skins. I'm tired. Maybe this journey is a curse I've imposed on myself. Yeah, I made a new map. Now I can continue on my journey. Aha. Fyra. That would be good for Lila. Or perhaps Rose or Saray. I changed some of the support talents around, that's why Mikleo isn't saying anything. I would like him to use the remedy thing first before I switch him over to wind stepping, even though... Actually, hold on. Does it preserve it? Yeah, it does. So we're gonna have him go to snack. And we'll put him here. We will put him here. And I can start working on some other skills as I roam around here, since I may be going back and forth a bit. Japan. I was wondering where the save point was.
The storyteller of time, huh? You knew about Mayvin too?
Well, you know, he just seemed like a storyteller to me. And when I confronted him about it, it turned out my hunch was correct. That's all.
He's pretty well known as a storyteller, especially among Seraphim who have been around for a while.
You could have told us about it, you know.
Well, it's also a taboo.
For both Seraphim and humans.
But what does that entail?
Let's focus on collecting the Earth in Historia, Mikleo. Just hearing those stories probably isn't enough.
So when you see with your own eyes, you can figure out the truth behind the myth, huh?
That's what it's about. Isn't that right?
By the way, if you notice on the save point travel thing, wow. I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Hopefully I can pass on some skills.
So which one of you influenced the other into ruin exploring mania?
Man, I don't even remember.
You were the one who started it, obviously. Always dragging me around like that.
But you were the one who first took interest in the treasure hunting aspect of it all.
That's only because I wanted there to be some sort of overarching goal to what we were doing.
Well, I've learned one thing from all this.
What is it?
That I don't care about this stuff at all.
So
That's all you got out of this?
Show of talent achievement unlocked. Saray now has treasure detection. So I'm actually going to equip that, I think. And we'll get our first use out of it in a second here. So I don't know what the advantage and disadvantage of the lower wind step is. I don't know if it's just that you reach speed, or it doesn't last as long, even though it's so brief. It's very, very hard to tell for certain. Nothing over there. I wonder if this is probably where the Lord of the Land is going to be once we find one. The question is, which of the two caves is it in? Okay, so if you didn't go that way first, this will tell you the Norman and the turtle is over there.
I can smell herbs nearby.
Wow, that kind of sucks. So yeah, it's on the other side of the locked door. So one
Pick something up.
I'm not sure about is whether or not the quest for the present from Mayvin thing has timed out or not. Just to play it safe, I am going to drop a save here. I saw that the reward for doing that is just a measly attachment or something. There's more of the past. We're setting down all the fragments, scouring every ruin in every village. Yep, so I'll put a break here while I start tackling these quests. See you in a second. Okay, so jumping over to the Oasis here, you will find this elephant. Let's try to kill it. Hyphant. So wind is the only thing that's really effective. Level 58, Beast Dragon. So if it has that dragon tag, I think that means it's a Seraph.
Shining Hellion! Jeez, it looks so heavy too!
You'll writhe in agony if you get stomped by it.
Tiger Blade! Dragon Fang! Sword Ray! Tiger Blade! Dragon Fang!
Going to hell!
Aqua Blade! Holy Cyclone! Frigid Moon!
Okay, it looks like those...
Aqua Blade! Holy Cyclone! Frigid Moon!
Rolls everything!
Sword Flare! Rend the Darkness! Rise and Rage! Flames!
Nothing so much on that side.
Blade Bang! Let's keep it up! Sword Ray!
It can't end here.
Holy shit.
Can't hold back more of Wings!
What is up with that shining Hellion? Jeez, it looks so heavy too!
You'll writhe in agony if you get stomped by it.
Fearless Shark!
Spirit Punch!
Fearless Shark!
Blue
So, looks like we have a nice little combo. That was 7,000. Whoa.
Not this time! Here goes!
So basically, a little bit less than a sixth of his HP.
Fearless Shark!
That Aqua Breath is his most dangerous move.
I need a hand! Dragon Blade! Fearless Shark!
Six falling stars!
Dragon Blade! Fear my wings! Wind Blade! Here goes! Fear my
One thing
wings!
that does make this fight a little bit awkward is the uneven terrain. Like, some of his attacks will pass over your head. So, it's a little hard to tell. This is just the awkward
Fearless Shark! Holy waters, heal our wounds! These foes get back! Wind Blade! Here goes! Fear my wings!
Okay, we almost have it down to a
Fear my wings! Strike! Dragon Blade! Fear my wings!
As long as we can keep interrupting the Aqua Breath, there isn't much to it.
Dragon Blade! Here goes! Strike! Here goes! Fearless Shark!
Whoa. I don't know what this one does.
Dragon Blade! Fearless Shark!
Offer your protection! Raise my enemy!
Strike! Here goes!
I'm gonna go for the Mystic Art Execute right now.
You feel it?
Never mind.
Well, a win is a win.
So, enemy with no items, if I got a Mystic Art. Well, judging from the way that Clotho, whatever her name was, fight went, using the Mystic Art actually seemed to have given me less than I should have had. Oh well. Still 20. Everyone got a level up. I got a nominal score. Title's leveled up. Yep.
How careless of me. Turning into a Hellion.
Are you alright?
Oh, I must apologize for troubling you, Shepard. My name is Alkin.
Does he remind anyone else of Master Roshi?
You must tell me. What did I go and do?
Well...
You became an elephant Hellion and started attacking merchants.
Oh dear.
That made things hard for the people in Logren. We wanted to do something to help.
Logren? Oh, those devout believers of the Shepherd. Is there no guardian Seraph?
Not right now. But the people continue to practice their faith, even in such hard times.
Oh,
It was the work of a Hellion. Don't blame yourself.
But nevertheless, I used to scoff at those humans for how easily they would become tainted with malevolence. And then I myself became a Hellion. And in my rage, I destroyed my very own followers. I'm ashamed of myself.
Hey, what's the use in crying over spilt milk? What matters is what you do from now on, right?
I'd wager you have a considerable amount of power, Alkin. Could we ask you to give your blessing to Logren?
We'll find a vessel ourselves.
I may be able to use the tower in Logren as my vessel. Assuming devout and pure humans have been living there.
Okay.
Please let me ask of you, so that I may atone.
Thank you.
Don't worry. We're sure it'll all be worth it.
Let's go back to Logren and tell them that their elephant problems are no more.
Hopefully this will make things easier on them, right?
I hope so.
Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. So I'm going to try to avoid those fights, but unfortunately the werewolves are pretty freaking quick. I'm gonna warp back to Logren. We'll also look at the Lord of the Land thing. We'll see just how much grade I've generated while I was exploring the desert, because I think it was a lot. Level 6, whoa! Once you confront someone from being knocked out. Not only that, he's halfway to the next level, so yeah, I may have gone a little crazy. So there's a side quest there for us. Can't do much about the prices. Be a different story if they actually had something of value to trade with the rest of the land. And the sparrow feathers have arrived.
Agil, find anything interesting?
Sure did, boss. Remember how you were looking for iris gems?
Earth and Historia! Did you find one?
We did, but we were a little late.
Someone besides Saray wants them?
The guy that brought it is a priest who's studying archaeology.
Archaeology? Is he studying ruins?
I'm not really sure, but he has published several books.
Oh man, that's awesome!
I'm interested in his writing.
Could you try to stay on topic for once?
Too tough.
And who's this researcher?
As far as I know, he went to the Litwurg Bearwoods near Plitzerback wetland for some research.
That's pretty dangerous.
That's a mouthful.
Though I do understand how he feels.
I'm a bit worried. Let's go.
It's to the south. What have we here? Prices have fallen somewhat, but nowhere near enough. Wow, there's actually a lot of these side quest markers now. of stuff. Came down somewhat. Anyway, I'm gonna jump to the next location, which I think is Pendrago, so I'll see you there. Okay, I've jumped over to Pendrago. I also upgraded some of the character's equipment. Zestiria is finally going without Soldier, but hopefully the changes I've made will more than make up for that. I think Zod, the jewelry merchant, trades in iris gems. He went for Western Gorge. Haven't heard anything.
A jeweler who handles iris gems, huh?
Let's head for Western Bolt Gorge.
Okay, any other dots here to indicate side quests? Because we also need to check in on Sergei. That's the other reason we came here. And yeah, that's where the purple star is. In case you didn't notice, Miglio is doing our wind stepping, so that's why it's a tad slower.
There you go.
Talk to the Purple Star woman. Spade of murders. Relatives are poor, victims are poor folk. One go out at night.
What is the Night Squad thinking?
10 people have been killed already, and they haven't a single clue.
Please calm yourselves. We are doing our best to find the culprit.
But that means nothing if you can't catch him! There's a murderer on the loose!
I understand your concern, but please believe us. I swear on my honor to find the culprit.
Huh. Rumor has it you have your eyes on a different kind of honor. Isn't that right, Captain? Starting to butt into politics more, aren't you?
So that's what this is about! Of course, political power is more important to you than citizens' lives!
No! I would never do such a thing!
Everyone, the affair with Cardinal Fortin is still under investigation, and the Knights are shorthanded as a consequence. These Knights are only human too. Please, don't judge them so harshly.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Father Amathor.
Humans are weak, and we must all acknowledge that. Evil lies in the people's hearts, especially those who allow themselves to fall to their own arrogance.
Indeed. We are weak creatures, but that is all the more reason for me to work harder.
As expected of Captain Sergei, salvation shall come your way when you are in need.
How ominous.
I do apologize, but such is the situation. I must go join the search squad.
I wonder, could Hellions be behind all these murders? Let's check it out.
So, no other marks have popped up. Let's head over here and see if... Oh, wait a second. Burglaries happen at night.
Sounds like this Hellion is nocturnal. Let's wait until nightfall.
Something just doesn't feel right.
What is it?
How should I know? It's just a gut feeling.
Zod hasn't returned. He's full looking for gems. Makes money the honest way. That's no fun. So we're gonna go crash at the end and do this side quest. Maybe if we're lucky some skills will pass around, but there's no guarantee. I was kind of hoping Rose would have gotten the wood step.
This gives me the creeps. It's like something's going to pop out. Did I scare you?
No, I just have a bad feeling is all.
And we don't really have any clue on where to go. Let's try going east. The other thing that sucks about these night escapades is that you don't have anyone around to gossip, so you don't have your wind step after all. And as such, normally a brief trek like this takes considerably longer. Oh, that's the church, isn't it? To be more precise, I think that's actually where Dazzle died.
Ray, over there!
The culprit's inside the church!
Well, let's go. Don't you like going there kind of brief and to the point?
The killer? Why did he go into the church?
For sanctuary. Oh yeah, there was... Kind of forgot that this place was weird like that.
Are they dead?
This is not death, but salvation, good Seraph. I have purified the evil.
He heard my voice?
Why so surprised? You were the one who showed me the way in my dreams, time and time again.
Crazy.
That the world's salvation was my sworn duty.
You call this salvation? This is massacre!
The blame rests on them. They could not admit their own weakness. Instead, they would blame their own country, the knights, even the church for their own blasted misfortune. Such disgusting vermin. What would you call their illness, if not malevolence?
Are you serious?
Quite, I assure you. This world is so hopelessly smitten with malevolence. If I do not dispose of the evil ones, there can be no future. It may seem cruel, I know, but it must be done. That is my sworn duty.
Lila, is he?
No, he's not a Hellion.
Okay, Rose, you're up.
Father Amathor, you are under arrest for mass murder.
Mass murder?
You assume I can be bound with the laws of man? How foolish. But then again, who could blame you? I am all too aware that your brother was killed by Cardinal Fortin in an attempt to fight her. He must have been but a weakling who could do nothing but blame his misfortunes on the church.
Get him, Rose.
And oh, you poor soul, who's been working so hard to atone for his sins, your heart is truly worthy of salvation.
How dare you!
Enough, Soray. What he says isn't far from the truth.
Of course it isn't. Please, confide in me what troubles you. After all, it is my duty to save lost lambs like yourself.
Soray, Seraphim, I beg of you, please, don't abandon us humans.
That's it. So we got Veer, foreign German. General has a child.
What was that? That baby!
That can't be real, can it, Lila? How could anything like that happen?
The Earth and Historia record the events of the past.
So, that really happened?
And it wasn't just some random tragedy. You couldn't do something like that without using seraphic arts.
You mean a Hellion or Seraph used an art on humans?
Most likely for revenge.
Pretty disturbing art. No, more like pretty disturbing art user.
But his family had nothing to do with this.
Maybe the goal was to rob him of his purpose in life. Way more brutal than just walking up and killing him.
But surely no one deserves that kind of treatment, no matter what they've done.
And as such, that's the end of the priest quest. So let's... Okay, Western Gorge or whatever, we're going to be going there next. And I'm just going to cut to that unless there's another scene, which I will splice in. So we'll see you there. Okay, skipping forward, we've arrived at Western Gorge, and the thing that we're looking for here is this little marker. So if we come here, what do we have? A man suddenly attacked me and ate my iris gem.
Ate the iris gem? That sounds like a Hellion. I mean, one hopes.
Indeed, one would hope. So from here, I believe we're supposed to go into the Ganglen Ruins, and that's where we're going to walk. I went ahead and cleared out everything along the way, so no need to worry about encounters. I did not get this on my first
What is that?
There's no skit that goes with it, which means I might have missed it. It might have been, like, timed. As for over here, we have a monument that I already examined. It just gave me the usual mumbo-jumbo about the different types of arts, nothing we haven't seen before. Silver chest back there. And in we go. So, I'm going to try to avoid fighting, but I can't guarantee that. And I'm kind of curious to see if that squid is the same thing we saw on the bridge or not. We may have to find out. So we have a blue mark here. Is there a different mark here? Well, let's still come over here. Not seeing any loot, so I'm just gonna run past. There could be spiders.
Is that
on
a
the
treasure
ceiling,
chest?
So just a heads up. I'll take that just to free up the chest in case anything ever respawns in the event we come back. You can see a spider up there. That came down, crap. That one probably opens from the other side. Be opposed to a dangerous battle. I guess only certain doors open then. So Cobra just like on the outside. We can one step to do that. So
I sense treasure nearby.
Snake's pretty quick, we might be able to escape. Damn it, it's following me all the way over here. Okay, that's actually yellow, not green.
What's this?
That could help. Some of the fusion stuff is getting ridiculous. I do have like a +8 pendulum on Zavid, though. really seen a marker on the wall over there, so... Oh, we have to investigate it anyways.
My instincts
It's a
tell me
dead
that
end.
there's treasures nearby.
Swordbreaker. Blade best forging the perfect defensive sword instead of one of event's attack power instead. So I'm imagining that's probably like high attack, high defense. We can check real quick. No, it's just all defensive stats, so I'll pass on that. Can't open that from here. Unfortunately, the spiders resist fire, and I have Lila set as my partner right now, so... Persistent little sucker.
Why does it smell like that?
Nothing there. Now that you can get away from this one. Okay, that's way down. That's the way we came from. Damn it, Edna. Didn't hurt to try. And I still have to explore the other route, since I'm probably only going to be able to get half the loot here, it seems.
Is that a treasure chest?
An Amelia ring. I think I am using one of those on Saray. It just depends on what skills it comes with and whether or not I can make use of them. Okay, it's not a super Hellion waiting for me.
I sense treasure nearby.
Protective hops. I think I have someone using one of those also. This is fire.
What's this?
Hushed sounds. Yep. Okay, that's actually yellow still.
There you go.
This is odd. Anyway, this place is in a giant circle. It does allow us to access other parts, which is good.
My instincts tell me that there's treasures nearby.
Runner's high. Don't have any of those. All divide. That's really, really nice. This is a fist, so punch it. That's how I punch it.
Is that a treasure chest?
Pure white veil. Lots of squids. Wow. Is it still? No, it's a snake now. I might not be able to outrun that if it notices me. is a big place, damn. Okay, now we actually start going up the other side. Probably gonna do a dangerous battle against those two once they converge.
I sense treasure nearby.
Okay, for some reason the dangerous battle doesn't always proc. Spiders. Actually, there's something here. Now it's green.
What's this?
Peach gel. All divide. Okay, those are starting to get increasingly common. From the look of it, it only works on one target now instead of it being everyone, so it may have been a nerf to decrease its potency. Later, losers.
My instincts tell me that there's treasures nearby.
Peach jelly. Gold band. One spider. Two spiders. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let me see the Lord of the Land real quick. Okay, let's put those into place, and now we'll face the enemy here. And behind this door we have a troll. Let's say hi.
We cannot avoid this
Resist everything other than water, meanwhile they are weak to
battle.
fire.
Whoa! That troll looks like a boss.
How astute of you. That's actually a boss troll.
If it's called a boss, it must be a boss.
That's what I was saying.
You know nothing! Break through! Burning shards! Purifying flames! Leading the way! You're right with the way! Burn of water!
Damn, you're laid out quickly with
Burn away!
Aim and fire! Breakdown! Blinding vortex!
No escape! Tower of blood!
Here's an explode!
Burn! Burn away!
Okay, we got the
Burn
power.
away! Burn away!
Nice thing about Big Widow's Armatized is that's really good at racking up combos. So we can end up doing a pretty nasty beatdown here. And that was a really bad time to kill Sephiroth.
I can't.
Brilliant present! Burning shards! Burn the flame! Dragonball! Ignite! Brilliant present! Brilliant present! Burning shards! Powerful resonance! Burning fire! Crimson flame!
And I'm going for a big finish here.
Well, guess I overdid it again.
More like wasted your energy and talked too much.
Yeah, I don't get how the KO works. If it just takes a portion of your grade, because I've had more KOs take away less. It doesn't make sense.
That was a difficult battle.
Blue.
Let's restore our vitality.
This guy's in way too dangerous a place. I have... 8166. Yeah, I think I want it here. This way I have a weapon that's really good at killing a bunch of different things. Although I could have left him, since if I want those gold chests, I have to come back. For Lila, much needed. Money.
My instincts tell me that there's treasures nearby.
Homely hairband. Money. If this is a side quest that could wait until you would get the ability to open those gold chests, that would be a lot better. But otherwise, right now I'm kind of hoping there's a shortcut that lets you back down here in a much faster way so that you can get those. But knowing this game, I imagine the contents are probably crap, so...
That smell! Is it herbs?
Actually, wait a second. I wanted to see something before I went up. Yes, that is a shortcut.
Here you go!
Self-serve ice cream. So the nice thing about snack prep is that should replenish the SC. If you notice, I'm down to 48 on my humans, since you have to use them every fight. You use different Seraphs. Now that should mean there's a shortcut here too. Now is this accessible? Yeah. So we'll go up to the next floor. That's a fist. I'm starting to identify them by their symbol rather than the color. So, in case you're wondering, yes, I just fought all 4 groups of enemies in a single dangerous encounter. Yeah, it wasn't really anything special, it was something like 600 EXP.
Is that an herb?
Wrong way. Oh, you can't do a dangerous encounter with squids.
Is that a treasure chest?
Holy bottle? Nothing there.
Found it. Totally found it. So let's head out and see if the guy is still there. Maybe it was the troll that he thought he saw. Means I do have to get through all these enemies, unfortunately.
stay. Take them back to... I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to skip to the next location, so I'll see you there. Actually, I don't know how long this video has been going, so just to wrap things up, we are going to fight that.
Okay.
The Goblin Lord, level 52, resists... Well, it's not resistant to earth and wind. Unfortunately, those are not the two Seraphs I have loaded in here, so we can switch. Let's try Mikleo out for Zestiria.
A Goblin Lord! Which means that it's totally awesome at riding that thing! Figured you'd say that.
Damn it, I wanted Light 1. Never mind.
That did it! I need a hand! Ready? Let's keep it up! Soul Blade! Let's not get it! That did it! Yeah! Watch your head! I need a hand!
Okay, I'm not getting any help since they fused. Let's go ahead and pop Peach Jump.
There! Break on through! That did it! I need a hand! Break on through!
Let's get speed out.
More wings! That's the way! Carve my path! Knock it down!
This might be bad.
I need a hand! Whirlwind slash! Wings!
Cry out!
Here we go!
Damn it, she just screwed me over royally. So had she not started pounding on him, I had a chance to cast before.
I need a hand! Violent protection! Carve my path! Wind blade!
This might be bad.
You feel it? Soul resonance!
I still got stamina to spare. You guys hanging in there?
Yeah, I can't really figure out how these rewards work. But oh well. Got our
Boom!
anomalous
Earth and
orb.
Historia.
Oh. Fünf. Number 5 in German. Maybe that's the human that ate the thing?
He tried to kill himself so many times.
He wasn't very good at
in
it,
the
though,
end,
was he?
none of it worked.
But wait, that's weird. You'd think at least one of them would have stuck.
He probably wasn't serious about it.
Indeed.
He sure as heck looked serious about it.
Yeah. It really felt like he wanted nothing more than to die. I'm guessing this isn't a coincidence either. Hard to say.
The more we learn, the more mysteries we find.
That's pretty much how the world works.
Okay, so I don't know if we have to find all the gems, but that's another one for us. And I'll see what other things I can scrounge up. So until then, I'm the hero of